Hey BC, what's up? It's me, yours truly. I am back to do a quick video here. Actually going to combine two videos here. I'm going to do my next 30-day challenge video as well as album of the week. I want to make sure I stay on top of that as well. So just going to kind of combine the two here. So let's start off with let's do album of the week first. And this week I chose what you hear playing in the background, which is Graham Nash. And the album is called Wild Tales. Not one that I was really familiar with till about a year or so ago, and I picked this up kind of a blind buy, and ended up really enjoying it. Really, really good stuff. Of course, you guys remember Nash from Crosby, Stills and Nash, and Young at some point. But this is a really good album. Definitely has a good mixture of stuff on here. You know, songs like you hear in the background was just kind of, you know, have somewhat of a groovy kind of southern rock type flavor to it. But then there's also stuff on here that's very, very much old twangy country. And then my favorite song on the album, which is one called "I Miss You." I don't know, that's very has kind of an 80s feel to it, yet also kind of this Billy Joel thing is the feeling I always get from it. So again, it's just one of those albums that really kind of jumps all over the place. But I think the song "I Miss You" is definitely the best song on this album. Really, really cool ballad that he did with some interesting piano playing on there as well. So I've been meaning to use this or do an album of the week with this album for some time, and just kept kind of skipping over it. So I thought this week, let me definitely share in case someone's not very familiar with it. So that is album of the week, and obviously one of the albums in my 30-day challenge, which has been going really well. As I'm sure I've mentioned to a few of you that, you know, I did have one day this past weekend planned out to go to a little record show just for a quick moment. That was the only day I'd already had planned to buy any type of vinyl. And even then, it was a very quick in and out, and I really didn't spend a lot. Almost everything I bought was a few dollar things, with the exception of one. I found one kind of thing I've been looking for quite some time, so I bought that. But it was really weird because even in giving myself that day, I still was like, not allowed to spend money and blah blah blah. So I just hit up. I got a number of really good dollar CDs and then a number of good dollar records, and that was about it. So I'll share those at some other point in time. But that was kind of my one day to get a little bit of a release, and but the challenge is still on. So, and again, I don't feel bad about it because I already had that in my mind before I even declared my 30-day challenge, or my, yeah, I'll say 30. I won't change the name. My 30-day challenge. So let me show you some of the things I've been jamming to this week. One, George Jackson. This is "Don't Count Me Out," the Fame Recordings. This is Volume 1. I think there's a Volume 2, obviously, that I accidentally get my hands on, but I've mentioned this before in a video, and I'll just keep it really kind of simple and to the point. If you are a 50s, 60s R&B type fan, especially you know, that Motown type groove and everything else, you have got to check this CD out. And from what I understand, George Jackson was a really big writer and wrote a ton of stuff for people, did a few recordings that just never got released. I think he had like one or two singles that actually ever got released. So they found all this stuff just sitting on the shelf that he did, and they finally put it out. And I tell you, man, this dude can do it. And again, if you've never heard it before, check out the song "Search Your Heart," and you'll know exactly why that's a bad man right there. Very good CD. Really hope they get that on vinyl someday. That would just be a treat to have. And then Adam Shorter, Wayne Shorter, Adam's Apple. It's gonna be one of those videos. That's something else I've been jamming to this week. You know, Wayne Shorter's one of those guys I've really been getting into on the jazz side of things. This was a nice one to pull off the shelf too. It just hadn't been in quite some time. Rat, Out of the Cellar. Really, really good album. This is a fun one to kind of go back through. Really, really good stuff. And of course, this had their hits "Wanted Man" and "Round and Round" on it. Really good stuff though. I haven't spun that one in a long time. Blue Cheer. This is one I got a few months ago and really just kind of had a chance to sit down and listen to it this week. One of their recordings from I think 1969. So really good stuff there. I'm actually going to see this band in the next week or two, and it, kind of made me think about listening to some of their stuff now when I had that thought pop in my head. So, Steely Dan. Outside of their greatest hits, probably my favorite album by them, which is A Royal Scam. Really, really good stuff. This, of course, has Kid Charlemagne on there and a few others. And this is a song, I Miss You, I was telling you about. This is my favorite song off of the Nash album. So I'll turn it up a little bit, maybe I might hear it over my voice. Don't say much about this album. Listened to this one a couple days ago. Black Crow, Shake Your Money Maker. So, there we go. And actually, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll skip over that. At the end of this video, since I always do a needle drop for albums of the week, I'll do a needle drop on that song at the very end, so you guys can hear it without me blabbing over top of it. Another one I haven't pulled out in quite some time, Soundgarden. Of course, this is Down on the Upside. Not my favorite album by them, but definitely a good one. And, this is a classic, so I don't have to say much about that. So good stuff there. I think I like Bad Motorfinger a little better. And I was kind of still on that jazz kick that I had from my last 30-day challenge video, so I pulled out some more R.L. Burnside. Probably pull out another one too. I have a number of things by him, probably like 6 or 7 of his albums, so really good stuff. But this is the one I pulled out for the week. So that gives you a little bit of an idea about what I've been listening to the past day or two, somewhere around there. Listened to my iPod quite a bit too the last day or two, so there's a lot of, just individual flipping going on there too. But anyway, that's kind of where I'm at on the challenge. Let me set this over here. And let me go ahead and do the camera adjustment, and for the album of the week portion of this, I'll kind of do a quick needle drop. Alright, as always, thanks a lot, BC. Appreciate you guys for checking this out. And next song you'll hear is Miss You by Nash. Alright, take care, guys. Sorry about the glare there.
Today, I'm sorry that you went away. I'm feeling down, what can I say? I miss you. I'm holding back and it's not fair. I think I'm trying not to care. A broken heart I've had my share, but I miss you. What did we do? trying